Today is October 13th, 2023. Today, in my personal account, I made a trade on Meta. The trade was profitable, but it could have been better. So I got in this morning, somewhere around here, and decided that I will go short. So I bought a put. So when I bought the put, um, this is before I got to the office, and it was teetering on being profitable and unprofitable. So that must have been at this time period here, right here at this point, right here. And then when I parked my car in the parking garage, it had already experienced this drop. It had experienced this drop, and I thought to myself, "Oh, hey, that's a good drop." But I already set my stop loss, and I've already set my sell limit. And when it dipped to a certain point here from this area, which is 321.45, so essentially it was probably this wave here that got me out of my trade, because I was just looking for a 2-point gain, and so that's what happened. But at the at the but what happened during the day was that if I had held it without selling it, it could have turned into a 8-point trade, essentially 8 points, and I missed out on that. Here, right here, is a clear indication there was a double bottom right there, and it went up and started to go down. Still, this is actually higher than this, so it was still a bit bullish there. This would have thrown out my trade here, because as soon as it started to go up, I would have exited. But it automatically exited with a minor gain. It could have been far better. So there's all signs of continuation here. I'm looking at these things, so I'm asking myself, what are the confluences that support the thesis that the trend that it is currently on? If I look at a tree, there's a branch, it'll just keep going because I see it. But when I'm looking at here, I'm predicting what the future is going to do. The future, which is initially time zero, is blind. You can't see it. But I can extrapolate to see what happens here. So here's what's going on. It's below yesterday's low. VWAP is pointing low. Okay, that is a confluence that's pinpointing to the fact that it is going low. And overall, the QQQ was doing the same thing. So there are three components that are indicating that the movement was towards down. And I should have keyed off of that and looked for something bigger. But as soon as I achieved a certain amount, I exited in fear that perhaps the gain that I have would be taken away. Okay? So maybe later on I can fine tune this a little bit to gauge where I am and to optimize my trade.